In my experience, it is a myth that empathy is something that we need to create or cultivate. It is already within us. If you, however, struggle to access empathy, the real work isn't about adding more techniques. It is all about clearing the body from the buried hurt, sadness, and fear that block its natural flow. Sure, practices like active listening, mindfulness, and reading body language can help develop a surface-level empathy. But true, deep empathy emerges naturally when we learn to access and express the vulnerable emotions that we've buried in contractions in the body. Emotional repression is an automatic survival mechanism that keeps us from connecting with those emotions that we repressed. And in turn, it prevents us from truly connecting with others. When we shut down our vulnerability, we also shut down our ability to connect with someone else's vulnerability. This disconnection becomes even harder when our unprocessed hurt gets triggered in our close relationships. So, as an example, this has shown up in my relationship with my children. And even though very often empathy was available to me, other times, especially when my own hurt was triggered, which I didn't know at the time, I wasn't able to access empathy for them either. And they needed me at that time. They needed my presence. They needed my empathy and compassion. But instead, my system replaced that empathy with shutdown, mostly and sometimes even anger. So the fact that I couldn't be there for my children always when they needed me, that depth of disconnection has led to so much shame and guilt over the years. As a mother, it often felt just unforgivable. But the last few years, reversing my emotional repression of sadness and hurt also restored my capacity for empathy. And I can definitely see that reflected in my relationship with my children every single day. So if you struggle with compassion fatigue, or you find yourself unable to switch on empathy, explore whether repressed hurt is at the root, because I know it's reversible.